firing that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Extra big, yes it is.
Very good afternoon. It's a Friday hot afternoon here in Oman. We are coming live from Al Amirat, Oman Cricket Academy. 5 games lined up. It's the start of the weekend here. And without wasting much time, let's head down to the center and let's see what Pranav has to say about the wicket.
It is always a pleasure to be in the center of the Oman Cricket Academy, one of the famous venues in the world, and it has hosted a lot of quality games, and that is because of the hard work put in by Anup and his team, maintaining these world-class facilities as world-class. If you're talking about the weather, somewhere around 38 degrees, it's going to be hot, a little bit of breeze that is going to be flowing across. Right from my right side to my left is going to ease the proceedings by just a little, because it's seriously hot and humid. Talking about the dimensions, if you're a right-handed batsman and you're batting from the Oman LNG end, probably around 55 meters on your leg side, and that's going to be an advantage. It's the last wicket of the pitch, and that's where a little bit of an advantage for the right-handers. Although everywhere else, 60 meters, and in a T10 format, it's going to be interesting run scoring for most of the players. You want to get runs on board. When we get close to the square, it's going to be very interesting. First, very hard, very solid. The wicket has baked under the sun for almost around 6 hours now. And that's where hardly any dew to offer. It's dry, and that is where this grass cover will allow a little bit of turn on offer. But then in the evening, when you have a little bit of dew, it's going to get a little spongy. If you hit the deck hard, whether you're a spinner, whether you're a pacer, there is going to be that extra bit of bounce. Just this much, and that's enough to get the edge, get the wicket. And that's where, as a captain, you want to bat first, you want to put runs on board, and you want to defend the total. That's it from the center to the comms.
Thank you, Pranav. Wicket looks quite to be intact, and it's a hard, dry surface, and we can expect quite a few runs. It's a lovely afternoon, but hot and humid as well at the same time. And let's head down one more time to the center with Pranav is with both the captains and match referee for the toss.
It's toss time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. SFT taking on Pi 11. I have the captains alongside me. On my left, it is Anirmon, the captain of Pi 11. On his left, Shreyas Kankal, the captain of SFT Smashers. And on his left, Mr. Vikas, the match official, to make sure the proceedings are right. Anir, flip the coin. Khanjar is the call. Number it is. Anir, congratulations. क्या करोगे और क्यों?
अभी बैट फर्स्ट.
क्यों बैटिंग क्यों?
नहीं लास्ट फुल मैच बॉल करेगा हार गया. अभी ये ट्राई करेगा बैटिंग का. बॉलिंग सेट थोड़ा अच्छा है. मैं ट्राई करेगा बैटिंग और 70 रन आ रहा है. तुम ट्राई करेगा अच्छा है.
आप लोग अभी तक ये टूर्नामेंट में कोई भी गेम नहीं जीते, लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था और कितना फ़र्क पड़ेगा जब आप इंटरमीडिएट कॉम्पिटिशन्स में जाओगे? आपका T20 वहाँ पे होगा, आपका 50 आई थिंक 40 ओवर कॉम्पिटिशन होने वाला है, तो उसमें कितना फ़र्क पड़ेगा?
कि ये अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है। ये क्या टीम प्रीमियर का 3 टीम में मैच में आएगा तो थोड़ा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है ना। अच्छा बॉलर्स है, अच्छा बैटिंग है, बैट्समैन है। अभी बॉलिंग थोड़ा अच्छा बॉलिंग, बट मेरा टीम का बॉलिंग बहुत अच्छा है, स्ट्रेंथ। ओके, बॉलिंग बैटिंग का थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। एक 3 आदमी बैट्समैन ये T10 में नहीं है इंडिया में उधर उधर। अभी मैं मेरा टीम फुल फोकस 40 ओवर मैच है। ये 40 ओवर का पूरा पूरा प्लेस आएगा, अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा बैटिंग में। अभी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम बैटिंग में, इंशाल्लाह ट्राई करेगा बस।
और कोई चेंजेस साइड में?
चेंजेस आज 4 चेंजेस है।
मैं आपको नहीं पूछूंगा, हम लोग देख लेंगे। गुड लक।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
That was Anir Mohan Shreyas. Toss not on your side. What would you have done if you would have won?
We would have batted first as well. Looking at the games yesterday, it felt it's a good batting wicket. Put runs on the board and put them under pressure. As they said, batting is not good.
And what is the number that you're looking to restrict them to?
Somewhere between 70, around 70. 70 is a good score on this wicket, I feel.
Before I go to the most important question, any changes in the side?
We have 3 changes. We bring in Bilal Asim, Tausif Ahmed comes in, and one more change is there.
We'll figure that out. The most important one, the amount of opportunities that you have given to the youngsters has been a game changer. When they go at the bigger stages, it'll be a match-changing opportunity for them. And talk us through it.
We believe to have at least 5 to 6 youngsters in the team. It brings a lot of energy. They are much more disciplined sometimes, and what it gives us is a leverage, because these youngsters are typically all-rounders in all ways, fielding, bowling or batting. So it gives us that flexibility to play around, and we can ask them to play a certain role and make sure they will.
Good luck then.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the centre is that Pi 11 have won the toss and they want to put runs on board first.
Thank you, Pranav, and it has been a long and lengthy interview with both the captains. Pi 11 last night, they were not able to chase down a target of 58, and this time Captain Anir Mohan, he thinks it's good to bat first, get some runs on board. Nidhin, Anir Mohan the captain, Nishan the wicket keeper, Amal Raj the hard hitter, Rashid Ali, Charles Jacob, Sujit Babu, Jabin Jaber, Bibin Raj, Fahad Naeem, Mohammad Faisal makes into the 11 of Pi 11 Mavericks. And SFT smashers, they have Jazeb Ali, Bilal Asim, Muhammad Umar, Sayyid Amir, Shravan the youngster, Adil, Altaf, Rubail, Tausif, Muhammad Umar, and Shreyas Kankal, the captain for this game for SFT smashers. So all set for match 1 on day 7, because there are 5 matches back to back here. Ahmed runs in, and oh, look at that rise. Whenever the ball has been bowled on that particular area, we have seen that rise, and the wicket keepers taking above their shoulder. It's quite interesting, and straight away going a couple of steps back is the Jazeb. That experience of Jazeb Ali straight away comes into play. Wanted to pull, misses the line, and he strikes. This hot afternoon, it's Ahmed who strikes for the first time in this game. Nothing much for the top order batter. A poor shot selection. That's the end of the top order batter of Pi 11 Mavericks. Chopped on, in fact. Early blow for Pi 11 Mavericks. It's 1 down. So early entry for Malik. Beautifully bowled away swinger. For the tournament so far, we had witnessed quite a few low scoring games. A brilliant 88 last night from the blade of Zohaib Amanat of Yalla Shabab Giants, and their owner Mr. Chaitanya was here witnessing those mighty blows from the blade of Zohaib Amanat. Couple of hat tricks in this tournament. The likes of Amir Shah got a hat trick. Very watchful, thought of a run, no chance of that. An excellent captaincy from Shreyas Kankal, getting a slip in position, keeping in mind there's a movement in the air for the fast bowler, an attacking field, and straight away you can see applauding Ahmed running all the way from covers Shreyas. Another flashy drive, another dot delivery. Brilliant start for SFT Smashers with the ball here. And today marks a new journey for Oman national team. It's a proud and historic moment for Oman cricket, as they will be featuring in Asia Cup for the first time. And the boys will be in action today, 6:30 p.m. against Pakistan. Eagerly waiting for that game. Lots of support for Oman as well in UAE. Driven nicely, but Shreyas comes into play there. A beautiful, excellent over. Just one run, one wicket down, 1 over done. This one overdone with that wide. Rubal Sattar starts his spell of the afternoon. It's 2 on board. A sedate start, as rightly said by Anir Mohan. They are missing quite a few players, especially the batsmen. Not able to click in this tournament has been the problem for Pi11 Mavericks, and Anir Mohan says he's targeting the 40-over format where he will be having the services of his core team. But brave enough, and he is enjoying the outing here. A lovely human being, a character. Anir Mohan. Always he has that smile on his face. At the same time, very confident looking Shreyas during the toss. He was also looking to bat first on this surface. So it's red versus blue here at Oman Cricket Academy. Thick outside edge, put down by Jazeb Ali. There was a late movement, slight delay for that reaction from Janze, but Shreyas comes in all the way from covers and gives the tap. He says, well done, mate. They're enjoying here. Conditions are tough, but what keeps them going is this passion for this game. They are out here to win the games. It doesn't matter whether it's hot or cold, they are looking to perform. Another one goes outside, taking past that wicket keeper. No slip in position, get the slip. Played with soft hands. Is there a chance? Not able to grab that Shreyas. But excellent piece of running between these two. Anirmon, he holds the key now. Wanted to go for that big drive, generating some pace. Struggling here with that extra movement. Third wide, two back to back so far in this over. This is a deep mid wicket and a wide deep third. Now coming around the wicket, a dot ball to end the over number. In fact, there is one more delivery to go in this over. So it has been an over which consists of 3 wides and 3 singles so far. Seven on board, yet to find a boundary. And he finds the boundary here. Goes straight. Captain Anirmon takes on Rubel Sattar. And with that boundary, score moves to 11. A much needed boundary to end the over number 2. What a hit. Stand and deliver. Go straight over the bowler to end the over number 2 with a boundary here. He appeals and he gets his man Janzeb Ali. It's Muhammad Jamil, the experienced spinner, getting better of Malik. A poor outing one more time for Malik here. Lots of expectations from this young lad. Chopped on. Oh, onto the back foot. Not able to read the line and length. Poor footwork, poor shot selection led to the fall of Malik. It's 11 for 2. Early trouble for Pi 11 Mavericks. Good captaincy after a couple of overs from the fast bowler. A spinner has been introduced and straight away he strikes. He has been a kind of bowler who always fetches you wickets. A loud appeal and finger goes up. A direct throw. In fact, Rubail was the fielder and straight into the hands of wicketkeeper Anir Mon, going for that single, and he's dejected. It will be interesting to see the replay here, but finger goes up and the wicket number 3 for sure. It's down for Pi 11 Mavericks. There was never a single. It was played straight, and look at that underarm release. Close call, but I think he's short of his crease there. So another wicket goes down, 11 on board. Straight away off the mark with that single, but clearly they are struggling here. 3 wickets down. The bowling fielding has been superb. Three overs gone, 13 for the loss of 3.
Mohammad comes into the attack, spraying outside the off stump, and he will have to reload that one. Altaf Mohammad. Gentle medium pace, and he's going to be coming in from the Oman LNG end. Batting has been a concern for Pi 11. And the best part is that the captain was very in acceptance of that fact. Mudipa?
I was keenly listening to that toss conversation with Anir Mohan. He was delighted and he completely forgot it's almost 36, 37 degrees Celsius. And it was a kind of a lengthy interview. The way he expressed himself, yes, the results are not going in their favor, but they're looking for a 40-over format where they want to perform well. And most of his key players will be back in action here. It has been a tough tournament for Pi 11 Mavericks, missing quite a few key players. The batting has been a worry sign for them throughout this tournament.
Although I was not in too much of an acceptance of the decision to bat first. If you're good bit of angle for Altaf Mohammad. If your batting is struggling in the 10-over format, you want to do that second. You want to restrict the opposition to the lowest run possible and put the least amount of pressure, because you at no point of time can tell your batting side, let's get 60, 65 and we'll defend it.
Absolutely, Pranav. And I think yesterday, after not able to chase down 58, I really don't understand what makes him think to bat first. Because SFT Smashers, they have a quality batters compared to Pi 11 Mavericks. Nothing to take away from Pi 11, but clearly they struggled when it comes to batting. They bowled well, they fielded well. Running between the wickets has been a problem. The likes of Malik, lots of expectations from Malik, but he did not came to the party in this tournament. Poor shot selections throughout this tournament by Malik.
Bit wayward at the moment, Altaf. But the main concern has been the seniors. And that's where the biggest issue is. And what you get at the intermediate level is, you see the bowler clearly bowling out swingers. And look at the number of fielders on the leg side. They know that, sooner or later, the batter is going to be targeting the leg side. On the offside, it's just going to be a game of singles on most occasions, except for the point area.
Yes, with the ball moving a lot. Technically, they are not too sound. And the likes of, I was expecting Amal Raj to take that responsibility when it comes to making runs for Pi 11 Mavericks. What a placement. Beautifully managed. And Ahmed comes all the way from third man region towards that backward point. Couple of runs on offer. 4 overs gone, 19 for the loss of 3.
Mohan Karup. Shravan Mohan Karup comes into the attack. He's been one of those key bowlers for SFT. Slog sweep on the leg side. Very interesting ploy to be bringing him in from the Oman tail end, especially with the small leg side boundary towards the mid wicket. Joining me in the com box, a very experienced and a very intelligent Jamil Zaidi. Jamie boy, how are you doing this afternoon?
First of all, good afternoon to all the viewers around and yourself. Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. It's
Juma
very
Mubarak.
hot today. Yes, Friday. Congratulations to all Muslims for being Friday. And seeing the situation, we were talking to it yesterday as well. The teams of intermediate division, I think they need another 1 year playing with the senior teams to get some, what you call, experience how to play those type of cricket.
Oh, what a delivery. What an incredible delivery. Not sure, Shravan, at the moment, whether he wanted to appeal or didn't want to appeal. Everything takes time. You can see this talent, Mohan Karup. He's been around for probably 2 years. Oh, he's castled him. He's going to put his hands up in the air and he's going to celebrate. Not a lot of celebration from Shravan because he's only a young kid, but he's making big noises here.
Well, that's we are looking for. Some young upcoming players should come, whether the bowler, batter, from all these 6 intermediate division teams comes in. And it's very heartening to know that some young players are coming up, but not from 1 or 2 matches. It has to be 6, 7 matches. From there on, we can see the performance of all those things.
20 for the loss of 4. Shravan Mohan Karup, one of the most impressive youngsters in the local circuit, in my opinion. Giving him some kind of respect as Charles Jacob. He's a big striker of the cricket ball. Can he have that big a heart to go after Shravan Karup?
Well, let us see. He bowled well so far. I've seen a couple of bowl deliveries only.
Sliding down the leg on this occasion. Jamil bhai, in my younger days, if you get out to a youngster, your team is going to pull your leg. Would it be the same with Shravan as well?
Cricket has changed a lot now.
Oh,
The intentions of
sliding down the
grooming
leg.
the young players is now, of course, everybody is taking care of that one.
A rare mishap from the likes of Shravan Karup, who's been very spot on. All of a sudden, 5 runs from this over when he had just conceded a run and picked up a wicket. Had to just finish well. That's where the game presence comes to utmost importance. You just want to finish your spells well.
We'll talk about this in the next over, about the young players coming up.
Single to long off, and that's where 25 for the loss of 4 at the end of 5. Keeper up to the stumps for Altaf Mohammad on this occasion. I don't think it's a great idea, and that is exactly why you need to be a hardcore, genuine wicketkeeper to keep up to the stumps for a swing bowler, and he's swinging the ball decently.
Yes, talking about the early days in 83, 84, it was decided by Oman Cricket that one Omani must be in every team playing 11.
Right.
Remember? And after 2-3 years, it was mandatory that Omani should go at number 5.
5 or earlier.
No, it was 85 or 86. I don't exactly know. But it has been decided that Omani will go at number 5.
Big shot towards the fine leg, and it's going to be a valuable boundary. All of a sudden, SFT have been a little wayward and they're leaking runs, and that's something that they would want to restrict. This was one of those poor deliveries, shot onto the legs, and somebody with that class is never going to be missing out on that.
So that grooming starts from there on. And Alhamdulillah, if today you will see more than 300 Omanis are playing cricket, and good cricket, not the basic. So that's the sort of the thing that has to be done by these teams.
Last year, the All Omani team was the runner-up in, probably was it A division? I think it was A division. So that is the kind of growth that they have had. Right at the top, they're doing really well.
Not only that, the Omani team won the Gulf Cup also in Lane about 7-8 years before. Full Omani team.
They've been doing well. Directed. This is going to be very interesting. Finger goes up. No thoughts whatsoever for the umpire there. And Nishant, who was trying to grind through, who's trying to take his team to a decent total, is going to be walking back to the dugout. And all of a sudden, Pi 11 are in serious trouble now. Half the side down for 32.
Brilliant throw, brilliant throw. Directed always very, very dangerous for the batter. You can see the replay right now. How quickly he retrieved the ball and throw to the wicket keeper. And look at that one. Just pushed away. Just picked up. Nice throw. Way away from the wicket. Brilliant run out.
Do you know who the fielder was? Sir Amir Ali. As fit as ever.
Wow.
He's only getting better with age.
Well done, Amir Ali. Or Hades, remember.
Oh, he's just not growing with age. 32 for the loss of 5. Altaf Mohammed. Short but still decent swing to keep it out of the arc of Jabbar. So many Omani players. If you go back in the days, talk about Khalid Musa. Swinging away from the right-hander. This will be a wide and we'll have to reload it. You can talk about Ali Akbar, Aslam.
All of them are superb players.
And now the newer generation, you can talk about Mohammed, Shoaib, Wasim. So many players, Majid. They're all doing wonders.
At that time when we used to have our National Bank of Oman camp, we always invited 3 or 4 Omani players. Mahmood Musa was one of them. Then later on, Maqbool Musa also joined. And they played a lot of cricket as well. Ali Akbar was in my bank. We took him. He played as a 12th man. And such a fantastic fielder he was. End of over number 6. It is 33 for 5.
We'll get back there. Shravan continues from the Oman tail end. To be honest, We've just been informed about Shravan being the second highest or the third highest. Oh, big appeal, big appeal. Probably sliding down the leg. He's the second highest or third highest wicket taker in the ACC under 16.
Very
Courtesy of the information, Mudassir Ali Qureshi.
He looks to be a very upcoming cricketer. I mean, continuous his brilliant spinners. Look at that one. Some sort of leg spinner, Chinaman type of bowler he is. All Kuldeep of India like that.
Kuldeep Yadav, absolutely. Left arm leg spin. But talking about Omanis, which has been the most prolific Omani player for you as on date? From the older generations as well till now. Who has transformed, who has inspired a lot of players to play cricket?
No, see, leave apart Sufyan Mahmood.
Okay.
It was Mohammad Shoaib.
Shoaib, okay.
One of the best. During that my time when I was part of Oman national team, I always inducted him into the national team. But unfortunately, because of his some own personal issues, he was not very much regular.
Big shot on the leg side. This ball is travelling and travelling decently. Jabbar has spent a lot of time and he will get off the mark in style with a maximum over deep mid wicket.
Must need it for Pai Mavericks for this wonderful six.
In the arc of Jabbar, and he was never going to be missing out on that. He's been a little rusty, the young Shravan, ever since that sixth ball of the first over. Prior to that, he was just unbreachable.
Well, this all experience will come to him after playing some couple of more matches with the Premier League teams. He might have played with the same teams in the Intermediate Cup before. Beautifully bowled. Looking Kapil for the caught behind.
If you ask me, I agree Shoaib has been a revolution and he's inspired a lot of young generations to be with cricket and grow with cricket. But for me, it was none other than Khalid Musa. We'll talk about Khalid Musa. That's the name I want to talk about. 36.
Khalid Musa
that's
was
the end of the
before
over.
that. Khalid Musa was before that. And he was one of the best players, played international cricket as well. He scored a lot of runs as well for Oman. And domestic cricket, he was really someone, it is difficult to get him out.
When I was a young child, Khalid Musa was a revolution. At a point of time when most teams were compelled to send an Omani at 5, only because of the rule, Khalid Musa used to be an opener. And not just an ordinary opener. He, in a game against my side, I don't want to name the sides, he scored a 200. And Omani came all guns blazing at the PDO. Probably a single should be pushing for the second. They will push for the second and they will get it easily as well.
No, he was the most, what you call, a smasher Oman cricket. And he never see who is bowling, who is not bowling. Playing his natural game, never bowed down. Very few times he got out early. Otherwise, he is getting 50 in just seconds.
Yeah, he was an astonishing smasher of the cricket ball. I have not seen a player like Khalid Musa. Never felt as if he was just an ordinary local. He played like a professional, and not just his batting but also his bowling. Straight down the ground, there is protection, so it's only going to be a single. So runs coming in slow patches for Pi 11.
One more Omani cricketer, Shakil Mahmood. He was also one of the best batters.
And probably his son, Ahmed Mahmood. He was my captain.
Yes. He came.
Ahmed Mahmood was my captain.
Yes.
I've done a lot of tours, probably 13, 14 tours, out of which probably 10 tours, 8 to 10 tours, Ahmed was my captain. And what a personality Ahmed is. Looking for a big heave, not able to connect it. Rubal Sattar is a tricky bowler. Pretty decent with pace, good with swing. Just won't allow the batters to get underneath.
At one stage, I was playing for Om's group, and we have a match with the Omani team. And Khalid was at that time one of the heroes of Oman cricket.
Absolutely.
So I know where he is. I'll get him out, and you know that with my experience. After this, I'll tell you. If he is listening, he must be confirm what I'm saying. That very first delivery, I bowled him outside the office stump. I was used to bowl office spinners outside the office stump, because his intention always was he wanted to stand in the wicket and play. He doesn't follow the ball most of the time. If you keep the ball away from him, difficult for him to play. And in third ball, I got him out, the stump. Then he came, Jamil bhai, kya karta hai? Played it out towards the wider mid-on. Fielder is there, and they go for the 2.
Just 5 runs of this over so far. So runs coming in small patches at the moment. They need a wicket here.
There was another Omani. His name was Amin Abdul Hussain.
Oh, I don't know about this.
He died 3 years before. A very young chap, very, very hard hitter. He played a lot of for Oman.
Yes.
Under 19 and under 16 with Aslam captain so many times. He went to Al-Ain, also scored there also on the turf.
Looking for a big heave and not able to connect. Just 5 runs from that over. 8 overs done. We'll continue with Jamil bhai. Bolo.
So that was the old horses of Oman cricket, Omani players who really gave. Aslam is of course pioneer. And all credit to him and Khalid also. Another Khalid, if you remember, this bulky chap who used to keep the wicket. And I think he died a couple of years before. I forgot his.
I'm so sorry, I'm not aware of.
No. He was very much infinite. He was the manager of team Oman team.
Is it?
You must know him. Nobody.
Probably once I see him, if I see his photo, I will be able to recognize him.
You can see his photo. It will be there in our Oman Cricket Academy where the Oman team is there. He's sitting with that.
Oh, I remember. Khalid. Yes.
Remember?
Yes. He was a junior team manager. I remember Khalid. Up in the air. Not a good bit of connection. So things not going in favor of Pi 11 at the moment. And they are just losing wickets at the right moment. Just when they need a little bit of acceleration in the final 12 deliveries. Tausif Ahmed is going to be getting a wicket to himself as well. Big heave on the leg side. Not able to get underneath it. And square leg just does the rest of the work. It is that floating power play. And that's where there's a little bit of an urgency from the batters, but not in favor. Charles Jacob will do a little bit of shadow practice walking back, but there's nothing much that he can do. 47 for the loss of 6. Tausif, wicket of the very first delivery, is going to be sticking with the short ball. This time only a single. Oh, it's a directed and the fingers gone up. A little bit of rusty running between the wickets. Samson Babu is going to be, or rather it's Sujit Babu, who's going to be walking back to the dugout.
What a brilliant work done in the field by brave hearts. Absolutely. Rather, look at that throw. It's the second run out, direct hit, This was more difficult than the before one, which Amir Ali has done.
This will be really interesting. Immediately went for the run, not putting in the best effort. Oh, that was very lethargic, extremely lethargic from Suresh Babu. Rather Sujit Babu, just not getting his name right at the moment. I don't know why, but back-to-back wickets. Just when Pi 11 had to accelerate and get some runs in their favour, they've once again lost the momentum.
Smart fielding, huh? And both the run-outs were smartly run out. Direct throw is not an easy job, but you have all the calculation and then throw it.
Shot. Can this be the third wicket in a row? Circling around. Oh, what an incredible catch if he's held on to it. Yes, he has held on to it. If you ask me, 99% of me said this catch is never going to be taken because he lost his eyes. He moved his eyes from the ball. And somehow, Janzeb, the captain, the wicketkeeper, manages to hold on to that one.
What an absolutely cracker of a catch. Absolutely brilliant. Stunning one. Look at that one. Just top edge. He went back. Of course, lot of heat there in the ground. But look at that one. Finally, he grabbed it with the two hands. What a catch. Absolutely brilliant.
It goes without saying that this SFT side, under the leadership of young Shreyas Kankal, is a side to watch out for. Would have been very interesting if Shreyas Kankal would have been leading the side right from the word go, because the field placements are spot on. The team is very disciplined, very organized, very systematic. The bowling changes are pretty much spot on. And that's where SFT is a side to watch out for right now. Just not allowing Pi 11 to get away. If you look at the score, it says wicket, wicket, wicket. The first ball was shot, caught at square leg. The second one was a run out. The third one was caught by the wicketkeeper high up in the air. And a dot ball to follow. So an over of events.
Brilliant over so far. 2 wickets and a run out. And no scoring. That's more important. The floating power play is on. I doubt they might reach around 60. Doubtful. Couple of boundaries will change the course. Currently it's 47 now. Still 10 legal deliveries to go after this. Rather 9.
Cut well, and still they're looking for direct hits. Won't be able to make an impact on this occasion, so hence a single.
Both the teams, of course, play each other in the intermediate cup so many times, so they know each other very well. Maybe 1 or 2 players will be new on both sides. Earlier it was Jahangir who was Jahazib who was leading the SFT smashes. But Shreyas Kankal, of course, he has all the knowledge.
He's an absolute leader. To be honest, even I was stunned not seeing Shreyas leading the side, because he's been leading so many sides for so long that I think it was a perfect opportunity. So 3 wickets and 2 runs from that over, all-important floating power play goes in favour of SFT. 49 for the loss of 8 with 6 balls to spare. So the first milestone is, can Pi 11 get to 50?
The nearest one, of course.
The nearest milestone. The next one is 55. So, first one, what do you say?
Well, just none other than.
Umar into the attack.
And the wicket cassette.
And this is exactly why I was asking a question, because I was expecting Umar Jamil to pick up a wicket here, because the left arm spinner is a tricky one. Faisal, The general gentle medium pace bowler, who used to be a fast bowler, is not known for his batting skills, and hence he's going to be walking back to the dugout with 1 run to his name. 9 wickets down for Pi 11. It was the slow arm ball of Umar trying to throw the kitchen sink at it. Faisal could only manage to find the way back to the dugout. Talent and potentials are only talent and potential, still they are not executed well.
Expert advice from the most senior Amir Ali. And once again, he tried to smash it.
I'm going to ask you that question once again. Can they get to 50 first?
They will.
55?
55, I doubt, but 50 definitely they are going to make it.
No, they are not going to be making it to 50 because 49 all out. Janzib will complete the proceedings. It was Naeem who was looking to dance down the track and tonk a big one, but the quality of Umar just way too good.
Like coming down the wicket, and good work done by Janzib in the way behind the wicket.
When two intermediate sides are locking horns, it was Pi 11 and SFT on this occasion. SFT certainly dominated the affairs in the first innings. No player of Pi 11 able to get to the double figures. 053836801110. It's not a telephone number, it's a scorecard of Pi 11 Mavericks. 49 all out. Yes, the extras, 14, as many as 14 did certainly help.
Brilliant bowling by Tausif Ahmed. 3 for 3. What a brilliant spell from him. And also for Muhammad Umar. 3 for 2. What else you need? And it was Sharat Moha. 1 for 14. 3-3-1. 3 run-outs. What else? 49 all out. The second lowest total, I believe, of the tournament. After Bin Ali.
Bin Ali is something to be spoken about. Tausif started off in style, got an inside edge of the batter, and a few runs. They came out with a swinging bat. Umar was tricky to get away with, and that's where he picked up a wicket. And all of a sudden they were in trouble. Runouts were a regular affair, and that's where Pi 11 just couldn't get in the mix of things. Shravan came into the attack and picked up an immediate wicket, and that's where the back of Pi 11 was broken. They tried to get a few lusty runs. Nishant was doing decently. That's when he got run out. A 6 on the leg side, but that was one shot too many, and wickets continued to tumble, and they were always in trouble. Runouts was a regular affair, and even Suresh Babu was a victim to it. Towards the end, Janzeb took a very, very good catch behind the stumps to hold on to that one, and the final 2 wickets in the bowling of Umar, one being bowled and the other being stumped. And that's where Pi 11 were restricted to 1 less than 50, and they lost all their wickets in the process. Can they chase it down? Can they chase it down convincingly? We'll know only after a short break.
He has timed that one well. That is the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Yes, it is. one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Edge the way. Yes, it is.
Welcome back. Chase of 49 runs by SFT Smashers. None of the batter get double figures in the Pi 11. It was just 0, 5, 5, 3, 3, 4, 8, 0 and 1. 49 all out. And some excellent bowling. From Tausif Ahmed got 3 for 3. And equally brilliant bowling from Muhammad Umar, who got 3 for 2 and 1 wicket for Sharavan Sharat. So 49 all out. Some excellent work by the fielder as well of the SFT Smashers. 2 brilliant run out, direct throws. And we have to see how SFT is going to chase that modest total of 49. It is Umar and Mohan Kaur opening the lot for SFT Smashers. The low scoring match looks to be. All credit to joining me, Mudassir. 49 runs all out, Pi 11. And SFT has to chase 49 runs. Looks to be a very low scoring match.
Another dismal performance by the batters of Pi 11, but bowling has been good. If they can get top 2-3 batters quickly, then yes, they will be in the game. And this boy, he has been sensational in this tournament, as well as I clearly remember a couple of months back in Qatar, he played an important role for Oman under 16 side. We all know the talent he possesses, Jamil Bhai. He's such a young, but the maturity level when it comes to his bowling is up to the mark.
Played it out. Some not good fielding by the feeder at Kawa, and they go for the single. So then to start coming from 2 balls, 2 runs. Looks to be intent to go for the runs, SFT Smashers.
So no Janzeb Ali. So they have sent Shravan. And also the induction of the youngsters in every team, that has been something to watch in this D10. The likes of intermediate teams have few youngsters, and Majis Titans, the way they groomed Aryan Bisht, and this is what we need. This is how you groom youngsters.
Depending upon how much chances you are giving to youngsters in key matches. Good running between the wickets. So that is the key. You give them confidence against big teams, and that's the area where the young players, bowlers or batters get experienced in playing against big names and big teams as well.
No, absolutely, and that is the reason Aryan Bish now is a regular with the UAE side, because that much confidence Magistitis gave that boy. Needed a direct hit going at a wrong end. You should have gone towards a non-striker, and not a good idea to go towards the long end. A quick single has been taken here, and also Jamil bhai, in the case of Aryan Bish, Magistitis used him quite well, and they groomed him quite well, keeping in mind there were plenty of key moments in the last season as well where they gave him the ball, but they did not back him as a batter at that time because it was initial stage for Aryan Bish. But this season, ample of opportunities top of the order. Whenever the team was in trouble, he used to come and he used to anchor the innings.
So far, so good. Good over. 1 over gone. 5 and a wicket smashers.
So 5 for no loss, 1 over gone. The final day of first round league matches in D10. And Naeem comes into bowl the second over. And Naeem has this tendency to bowl towards the top stump and in the process concedes wides.
With just such a modest total on the board, the bowlers have to take care of not to giving too much wides, because there is no further chance for them to get the wicket. That's the only thing they have to do, bowl within the wickets, and that's the right thing to do.
Just a single. And also, as we all know, especially here in Gulf region, in the associate nations, players from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and other part of the world, they come into the associate at the age of 26, 27 just to look for their future. But what I like is the way you're taking care of homegrown players. Homegrown in the sense under 13 boys, under 15, under 17, under 19. A no ball, a overstepping the line, a free hit. So it is very important, Jabil, but just to keep that interest of the game in the country, you need to have the homegrown players, and it's a right move by Oman Cricket how they are grooming these youngsters.
But the infrastructure has been such a nice thing been done by Oman Cricket. All sort under 13, under 16, under 19, even for the girls as well. So one way or the other, at the end of the season, at least you will find a couple of young girls and young boys coming up.
Oh, what a shot. Risky shot, but he will get 4 runs. Beautifully managed coming across the line, and 4 runs.
Off the toes, brilliant timing. Put it out towards the mid-wicket boundary. Look at that one. How nicely coming down towards the offside. Just picked up beautifully off the toes. The first boundary for SFT Smashers. Moves on to 13 quickly. Something has to be done by Mavic bowlers to get at least a wicket in these 3 overs.
Another quick single. Shawan giving company to Umar, and Umar taking the charge as a senior batter out there in the middle. And it was during that ACC under 16, the likes of, there is one more fast bowler and hard hitter, Kavish. I believe he's playing for some other teams in intermediate level, or is he a part of one of these teams playing D10? Very good fast bowler and a hard hitter. Vihan is one more boy. Movement, late movement, wanted to play late. Luckily, ball going just above that bat.
It's the right thing to attack on the offside, because they do have a packed offside field. All three are on the circle. One we have third man, rather fine leg, and all one in cover point. Smashed it. And it was dropped. Could have been taken by the fielder standing next to him.
Just got excited. Actually, it was a catch of mid-on fielder, mid-off in fact, but running in from covers, it was in the air for good amount of time. He made all the great effort, but just not able to grab onto it. So, Shravan Mohan Kurup survives. With that single, over number 2 comes to an end. SFT 16 for no loss. (16 for no loss). 34 more needed in 8 overs. Faisal comes into bowl, his first and the third of this innings. Driven nicely. Running hard is Kurup, and Umar just a single.
I think right time for these two batters to go for some boundaries, as we have done in the last over. Brilliant one towards this mid wicket. The score is very low, but so far so good. They are not missing the singles. The right thing is that more important. The fielder moves up from long off to mid off in the circle, and the one who is testing mid wicket to short mid wicket rather.
A loud appeal, and no one charging the ball, angling towards that leg stick. A good decision by Vikas Signal. And today evening, 6:30 p.m, Oman versus Pakistan, Jamil Bhai. It's an historic moment. For the first time, Oman will be participating in Asia Cup. What a progress here in Oman when we talk about cricket.
Definitely, yes. It's a really honor and, of course, milestone for Oman cricket. Smashed. Fumble, and they go for two. Good running between the wickets. I like that Right? The moment they came in, they just look for the singles.
Sujit was very slow out the block, and it was young Kurup who asked his partner to come back for second. And exciting youngsters here. The future looks bright for the young boys and for Oman cricket. Go straight. It's Umar. Gets better of Faisal. Maximum, the first maximum.
Brilliant one. Just picked up nicely. Earlier he got that boundary, and this time he hammered it over to the long off at the maximum. Perfect timings. Just opened the face of the bat, smashed it.
He has been very impressive, Umar, the way he got those runs. Clean and a neat striker of the ball. Not trying to go across the line. Beautifully managed. Driven straight, and good piece of fielding with the bowler himself.
That thing shows that yes, they have come for the intent. They know the score is not that much, but playing their natural game, not taking any pressure. Normally teams following a modest total always come and try to bog down, go for the singles, couple of dot balls, but these two are really doing a great job, Mohan Kaur and Umar. This time try to play it over the top edge, and 4 more runs to the total.
Now he's in a hurry. Got plenty of runs in this over, 14 with that boundary. Was a flashy drive, wanted to go towards that cover, but taking thick outside edge, goes over that short third, 4 runs to end the over number 3, 30 for no loss. The captain comes in, Anirmon. Playing in his own limitation is Kurup. And this is what needs to be done, because when you have at the other end a senior partner who's striking the ball beautifully, all you need to do is rotate the strike. Sensible piece of batting.
Absolutely, yes. This is what required. If you are a good batter or you're a good cricketer, and especially openers, they do understand that if someone is playing better than him, give him more chances. I'll just rotate the strike. That's the right thing.
And also, Jamil bhai, I'm a bit surprised that at this stage, these boys have such a sharp cricketing minds. They're just 14, 15 years old, but look at that confidence and the game awareness.
Nowadays, Mudassir, cricket is so much played all over the Gulf, all over the world, and young kids, 10 years, 12 years, 10 years, they're really watching those games. They're giving them, encouragement to go and play the game and learn a lot.
Go straight over the bowler. Another clean hit. Another maximum. Score moves to 39. Umar moves to 29.
What a knock from him. Just taking the cue for his team. Look at that one. Just slow 1-1 coming down the wicket on slightly onto the back foot. It is very difficult. If you come down and spray, that is a difficult thing. But on the back foot, you have to use full force. So that's the quality of that maximum.
So 4 overs gone. 40 for no loss.
Just 9 runs away, rather 10 runs away by SFT Smashers to win this match. All credit goes to Umar, who played a superb knock so far with a couple of maximums and a boundary. Jabbar now is going to bowl the 5th over. They have maintained the run rate of 10 runs and over. That's very, very good.
Way outside the off stump.
Cracks it away beautifully to the long on for the single. It's a very, very low scoring match. Outside the off stump. It's a wide ball. Some smart bowling from SFT Smashers. Could not let Pi 11 to get more runs. They have a plan, the batters who came to bat on.
A full toss and a play towards extra cover. 48 with that boundary. Umar striking the ball cleanly here, and he's in a hurry, just a couple of runs away from, in fact 1 run away from that win.
Score are tied up 49. And that's a very young run. Once again, brilliantly played towards the extra cover 4. So 53 not for no wicket. SFT Smasher won by 10 wickets.
Very strong on the back foot. He has those strong wrist, forearms to get those boundaries, and what a knock by Umar, well supported by young Shravan Kurup. SFT winning this game by 10 wickets, chasing for 50. It went on to chase the target in 4.3 overs. Mohammad Umar remained unbeaten on 39. Sharat Mohan Kurup providing that support, 7 of 9, 7 extras. And 5 bowlers have been used. Apart from Charles Jacob, every bowler went for runs, and Jabin Jabbar just 3 balls, 13 runs. It has been a cakewalk for SFT Smashers in this hot afternoon here at Al Amirat Oman Cricket Academy. And now let's see the highlights. A small total and a quick run chase we have witnessed. It was Umar's blade who got plenty of runs. He smashed the bowlers all over the park, got few lusty blows as well as outside edges. But what matters are the runs for Umar and for SFT Smashers. What a clean hitting, and this were back-to-back boundaries to finish the game in style. Very strong on the back foot. Mohammad Umar Afridi making a name for himself here at Oman Cricket Academy. A wonderful game for Umar Afridi and for his side. Pi 11 Mavericks winning the toss. Another dismal performance, 49. They were bundled out in 9.3 overs. No batter able to go into the double digit. Couple of wickets for Jamil. 3 wickets for Ahmad Kurup, the young boy, yet again among the wickets. It was Umar and Mohan Kurup who remained unbeaten. 39 for Umar at the end. It was an easy win for SFT Smashers. We'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, it will be a post-match presentation.
He has timed that one well. That is the ball straight in. ball. Excavate, yes it is. timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excavating, yes it is.
Time for the post-match presentation from Oman Cricket Academy ground Muscat for the Oman D10 League, powered by the News. Match number 26 being played between SFT Smashers and Pi 11 Mavericks. Pi 11 Mavericks all out for 49. Some brilliant bowling from these bowlers of SFT Smashers. And they chased the run without losing a wicket. Some spectacular batting from Mohammad Umar bring them victory for the 10 wickets. By playing and virtue of 39 runs not out, 2 run-outs, Mohammad Umar has been declared the man of the match. Umar, can you please come? Collect your medallion from Mr. Mujahid, match referee. उमर मुबारक हो बहुत बहुत जुमे का दिन बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस 2 रन आउट 39 नॉट आउट ये जो आपकी टीम की आज एफर्ट थी तो पहले से एक प्लान था कि उनको कैसे आउट करना है एनी इंस्ट्रक्शन फ्रॉम द कैप्टन
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अल्लाह का बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि मुझसे मतलब इतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस इधर हो गया। ये सारा क्रेडिट कप्तान और मैनेजमेंट को जाता है ना। उसने पहले से मतलब 3 मैच दरमियान में वो लूज़ हो गए। इसके बाद हमने एफर्ट किया कि चलो 2 मैच मतलब इंटरमीडिएट नीचे वाले हैं, लेकिन फिर भी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारी टीम ने अच्छी कंपटीशन फिर भी की ये सारे मैचों में। और ये मैच लास्ट मैच में भी ये प्लान था, थोड़ा जल्दी फिनिश करेंगे।
49 रन बहुत कम रन थे, तो जब आप आए थे बैटिंग करने के लिए तो क्या आपके जहन में था कि जल्दी ख़त्म करना है या रुक रुक के खेलेंगे?
ये विकेट भी चेंज था, नया विकेट था। मैंने 1 और 2 चक्कर दिया, इसके बाद मैंने शुरू कर दी तो बॉल मतलब अच्छा दिखाई दे रहा था, लेकिन विकेट अच्छा है, बॉल सही आ रहा था।
Well done and well played. And good luck for the next match. This is all from the post-match presentation.
He has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excavating, yes it is.